The first time I entered the palace to see the emperor, I didn't kneel or bow. Instead, I shouted his name at the gate, demanding he come out and see me immediately. The commander of the imperial guards was stunned. He had never seen anyone dare call the emperor by name. Furious, he rushed to open the city gate, wanting to see which arrogant fool dared cause trouble again. But the moment he laid eyes on me, the once intimidating commander's legs gave out. He dropped to his knees and greeted me with fear. It was only then that everyone realized I, a peasant woman, was actually the emperor's elder sister. At that moment, the emperor felt a chill run down his spine. Not because he was a coward, but because when we were kids, every time he misbehaved, I would hang him up and whip him for 3 days straight. Out of 30 days in a month, he spent at least 29 getting beaten. Still, he comforted himself, telling himself I was probably just visiting. After all, I had left New York 20 years ago. And even if I came back, surely I'd be pleased with how well he ruled the country. What he didn't know was that disaster was about to strike, because not long ago, he arranged a royal marriage between the top scholar and a scheming woman. He thought it was a perfect match, but didn't know that scholar was actually engaged to my niece. When I found out he was messing with marriage alliances, I stormed into the palace demanding an explanation. Seeing how the commander of the guards treated me, the scholar finally realized I wasn't just anyone. But his mother didn't care. She insisted I was just a village woman, that only the scheming girl was worthy of being a princess. This made the scheming girl even more smug. Her mother had just told her. Once the wedding was over, the emperor intended to grant her the title of princess. Hearing that, she shamelessly agreed, claiming everyone in the palace already knew. Only the decree hadn't been issued yet. Her mother became even more pleased with her. Meanwhile, I had no idea about all this. Since getting pregnant with my daughter, I hadn't returned in over 20 years. Looking at the familiar surroundings, I was about to take my daughter to the imperial kitchen for some good food, when a young eunuch stopped us, asking what we were doing there. Of course, the scheming girl wouldn't miss the chance. She quickly reported me, saying I was just a rural woman, and I had come to protest the arranged marriage. The young eunuch had never seen me before, so he didn't recognize I was the elder princess. He shouted at me for daring to defy the emperor. The scheming girl wanted me dead, so she urged the eunuch to report to the emperor, saying the prime minister's family would owe him a favor. Hearing that, the eunuch was tempted and immediately ran off to report. At that moment, the emperor was in the palace playing with crickets, but when he heard a knock at the door, he panicked, thinking I was here for revenge. He dove under the table in fear. Only when he heard the eunuch's voice did he breathe a sigh of relief and quickly put on his emperor face. The eunuch reported everything, saying someone was demanding an explanation. The emperor was furious. How dare a peasant woman defy him? His attendant reminded him, if this wasn't handled carefully, it could cause political turmoil. It would be best if he handled